Strategy can sound like something that only matters in boardrooms, or when you're trying to convince someone that you're the one and they should forsake all others. Well, here at Bank of Uganda, strategy shapes how we promote stability, support innovation, and serve Ugandans. Let's find out why this matters to you on this episode of the BOU Connects podcast. My name is Pumla Nabachwa, and I'm your host. Hello and welcome back to the BOU Connects podcast, where we break down complex central banking issues into easy to digest, relatable conversations. And today we are talking strategy. And what we're really talking about is how Bank of Uganda plans its work around supporting the public, strengthening the financial system, and of course, serving you Ugandans as we contribute to Uganda's future. And guess who is here to unpack this hot topic for us today? Our guest is Mrs. Prisca Ampumuza Rwamahe. She's the Director of Strategy and Innovation here at Bank of Uganda. Welcome to the podcast, Prisca.
Thank you, Pumla. I'm excited to be here.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. And you know, Prisca was explaining to me how her names seem to be contrasting. You said Ampumuza means
God makes me rest.
God makes me rest, you know, peace, calm. And then Rwamahe means?
Well,
the opposite. War.
Of war.
Of war. But that's all right. It's really nice. Love, you look really lovely.
Oh,
really,
thank
really
you.
Lovely and bright and happy.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Pumla.
I know you had a loss in the family. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, thank you.
But I hope we are pushing on.
Yes, we are hanging in there.
Hanging in there.
It's tough.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, but it was quite devastating. Thank you for asking.
Okay. So really sorry for your loss.
Thank you for your sympathy.
But let's now dive into what brought us here, which is something I know you're so passionate about, strategy. And let's just start it off by explaining to Ugandans, because the word strategy sometimes can seem so abstract. So maybe just explain to the average Ugandan in simple terms why they should care about Bank of Uganda's strategic plan.
Well, thank you for that question. And Pumla, you'll agree with me that most Ugandans may never get to read our strategic plan.
That's true.
And that's perfectly understandable. Because to them, what really matters is whether prices are stable,
Yes.
whether their savings are safe and sustain value, whether there are opportunities for business to invest and grow and create jobs.
Yes.
And those are the outcomes that our strategy addresses.
Okay.
When our strategic plan 2022-2027 was formulated in July 2022, these were the things that were our priorities.
Okay.
And therefore, our strategic plan is the roadmap to how we deliver on our core mandate as a central bank and deliver value to Ugandans. So at the core of our strategic plan are 4 things that matter to every Ugandan.
Okay.
And we refer to this as our high impact goals.
Okay.
Firstly, ensuring that inflation is low and stable so that individuals and businesses cost of living
Yes.
remains predictable.
Okay.
They can save and be assured that their savings retain value.
Okay.
Secondly, is pursuing stable exchange rate.
Okay.
And this means that Ugandans are able to save and invest with confidence.
Good. Okay.
The third is promoting an efficient, sound, and resilient financial system with a payment system that is modernized and able to make it easier, faster, convenient for individuals and businesses to transact. And the fourth one is supporting sustainable economic growth that helps create opportunities and a conducive environment for businesses to create jobs and therefore improve on the livelihoods of Ugandans. And so in simple terms, our strategy is about creating a stable economy in which the public has confidence in and able to go about their businesses with certainty.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds really simple enough. I feel like you've answered even to me, the Ugandan, who should know better, but you've spoken to me directly. I like that. You call those high impact
goals. And these support the purpose for which we exist as a central bank, which is to promote a conducive economic environment for Uganda's sustainable growth.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I like how we are going to connect these dots. And now
that's why it matters.
And this is why it matters
to Ugandans.
Okay. Yeah. So now let's look at at a more macro level. How does the BOU strategy connect to Uganda's wider development journey and the country's, goal to achieve socio-economic transformation?
Well,
because you've spoken about how it connects to our mandate.
Okay.
And our mandate, just to remind Ugandans, is to promote price stability and a sound financial system in support of socio-economic transformation. So how does our strategy now connect to this wider journey of socio-economic transformation?
Of course. Bank of Uganda does not operate in isolation.
Okay.
And therefore our strategy is well aligned with the national development priorities that affect the lives of every Ugandan in a way of supporting socio-economic transformation.
Okay.
Whereas other organizations or institutions can build roads, can build hospitals, can build schools and other infrastructure, they definitely need a solid and sound financial system to be successful.
Yes.
And so this is what the Bank of Uganda is about, the mandate, creating that conducive economic environment for these other development priorities to thrive. So at the core, like I mentioned, the high impact goals, if you remember the 4 high impact goals, they're at the core of our strategy, but they directly contribute to the national development priorities and the welfare of Ugandans at large.
Okay, so maybe if we were to talk more directly and specifically to Ugandans, So are there maybe like critical initiatives, critical initiatives that Ugandans are most likely to feel directly? What would those be?
Thank you. The strategic initiatives in a strategic plan, a few that I can mention are the initiatives we are doing to strengthen our economic analysis and policy.
Okay.
When we use and invest in better data, modern analytical tools, technology, they help us forecast better.
Okay.
Especially looking at the emerging issues in the economy. For example, what are the interactions of what we are doing with the oil prices? How about climate change? Shocks, are they being factored in our models, in our forecasting, so that we make well-informed decisions? And so we are doing so much of those initiatives, and I think you well know that our predictions have been very successful, and that's why we have specific initiatives to that effect. The other strategic initiatives are intended to strengthen the financial sector. So we are always updating, reviewing and updating the regulatory frameworks, the risk management frameworks, and of course the supervisory tools. What does this mean? It means that you are ensuring that whatever you're doing is going to contribute to making the financial sector sound and resilient, ready to absorb any shocks that might be coming, and therefore you're doing everything to ensure that you're protecting depositors' money. You are promoting good governance in the financial sector. Those are the key initiatives. But ultimately, you are doing everything you're doing to ensure the financial sector remains sound and resilient. The other initiatives, of course, are to do with financial system development, where we are having initiatives to modernize payment systems so that they are faster, easier, and convenient for individuals and businesses to transact. We are doing a lot of initiatives to do with financial inclusion, that every Ugandan, as much as possible, and every business is brought into the formal financial landscape, intended to strengthen our financial markets. We are looking at now what are the other things we can do in sustainable investment. We are looking at coming up with a green bonds, for example, alternative financing. And these help in terms of, strengthening our markets, and these are things that really, the initiatives that the public can actually feel. But we are not stopping there. We understand that we are stewards of financial resources. And so we are doing some initiatives to strengthen how prudently we manage these resources and enhance our financial performance. We are also looking at initiatives that improve the business processes, the capacity of our staff, because we believe that if you ignore your organizational competence, the skills of your staff, the culture, the innovation, you don't improve business processes. These are the ones that drive the results we are talking about for the customers and our stakeholders so that there is enhanced stakeholder confidence.
Oh, great. I like that you've gone. You know, I want to take us back to the first initiative that you mentioned, which really makes me believe that Bank of Uganda is not just forward-looking, but really dynamic. The fact that we can include variables like climate change, you know, into our models to ensure that when we are doing analysis or when we are doing forecasting or predictions, at least we have, even as times are changing, even as there's high uncertainty, that we have even these up-to-date variables that we can also include within our models. So I think that's a really big up for Bank of Uganda.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is. But I want to now come back to the last part you said, stakeholder confidence. And I know one of the ways, which is a priority area, that enhances stakeholder confidence is stakeholder engagement. Yes. So maybe if you can let us know, how is Bank of Uganda listening more intentionally to the public, to the financial sector, and to our other stakeholders? And why should this matter? I mean, the answer, in this podcast, we're already in the answer, but you can share with us.
Our strategy, I know you've read it and internalized it, and a core pillar of our strategy is to enhance stakeholder confidence through stakeholder engagements. We believe that any good policy or decisions must be informed by the perspectives and views of the people that we serve.
Of course.
And that's why we are so deliberate about our stakeholder engagements.
Of course.
And we are doing this through different platforms. We are improving our communication channels. We've recently redesigned our website to make it more dynamic and interactive. We have also worked on digital platforms through which we get feedback from our stakeholders. We are doing so much in terms of public outreach, the regional town hall meetings and engagements, the public awareness, drives that we keep pursuing. There are several. The BOU Connects podcast. And I know, congratulations for winning the performance award.
Thank you.
On that note, it's reaching out to people. So all these are just not to communicate to the public, but also the other part is to be able to listen, to learn, and act proactively. So that whatever adjustments we are making in our strategy are informed by people's perceptions, people's perspectives, and how well we are serving them and where we can improve. Proactive, we keep adjusting, it's not static, and ensuring that we are serving our stakeholders better and better and better every day.
Thank you, Prisca. And I like the fact that you brought out the fact that we actually do listen to Ugandans. And this is very important for every institution that deals with the public, because the input we get from Uganda, the Ugandans we serve, is really what informs a lot of the decisions that we do make, for them to make sense.
Correct. Correct.
So another big word we've been hearing in the recent years is sustainability. Everything sustainability. 1, 2, 3, sustainability. Here, there, sustainability. So what does embedding sustainability look like for a central bank? Maybe what are we doing that's of benefit or concern to the public?
Okay. So sustainability, it's a huge word. But simply put, it's about ensuring that the decision that we take today as a central bank support the well-being of Ugandans, not only currently, but also both current and future generations. And we have done that since the beginning of the strategic plan.
Okay.
You're aware that we have had to revise it to integrate sustainability in the plan. And one of the flagship initiatives we are doing is to pursue the sustainability standards and certification initiative.
Yes, yes, yes.
We want to become a sustainability certified central bank.
Yeah.
And this means that we are ensuring that whatever decisions we are making are conscious of the environment, conscious of the social well-being of the people, good governance, and of course the economic well-being of the people. And we are aligning with the international standards as well. And of course, we have to lead by example, because of course, ESG, which is environmental, social, and governance, which is part of the sustainability agenda, we are working with the banking industry so that they can also embed it in their operations.
Okay.
At the Bank of Uganda, we are reviewing our regulatory frameworks and tools, both micro and macro prudential tools, to be able to see that banks are actually embedding sustainability in their own business models.
Okay.
So we don't want to be the ones that are lagging behind. We want to go together as a financial sector so that we promote sustainable finance, which means that you're looking at different ways to support projects that are sustainable, and also that supports the environment, that support the social well-being, that support good governance, and thereby making it making the financial sector sound and resilient to economic shocks for the long term. So for the public, sustainability is not only about protecting the environment, it's about protecting livelihoods and strengthening economic resilience, creating opportunities, including a supportive environment to create jobs. We don't directly create, we don't directly influence employment, but we know and believe that if we create a conducive economic environment, then it will, in a way, support the creation of jobs. So sustainability is about building an economy and financial system that can meet today's needs while preserving opportunities for future generations. And that's how we are looking at it as Bank of Uganda, and we are driving it, and we are progressing.
Is there room or space for the private sector, for entrepreneurs, for the financial sector to bring to us and bring on board some of these ideas that might support our priorities?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Innovation is a key strategic initiative in our strategy. Why? Because we believe and realize and acknowledge that the financial sector is rapidly evolving, and the economy as well. So we cannot afford to remain conservative. We have to get out and innovate and be able to keep relevant, to remain relevant to the needs of our stakeholders, which are changing every other day. So in terms of the strategy, we are doing so much. We rolled out our very ambitious innovation strategy with a vision to be an innovative, driven, transformed, and future-ready central bank. What does that mean? It means that we cannot be doing things the same way we've been doing them. We have to be proactive in terms of innovation.
Yes.
Some of the things that we are doing is a culture transformation.
Yes.
Internally, yes, we are ensuring that our own staff can innovate, can think creatively, can come up with different solutions to address real life challenges that we face in our operations.
Okay.
And we are also very deliberate in building capacity, especially in these emerging areas.
Okay.
Artificial intelligence,
Yes.
machine learning,
Digital transformation.
You have cybersecurity.
Yes.
You have robotic automation. There's so much that's happening. And as you are aware, we are very deliberate in our strategy to build capacity in those areas so that our staff can be more innovative, more creative, and be able to serve Ugandans better. But also, we are not only limiting innovation to internal.
Yes, of course.
Indeed, you asked that question. Our innovation strategy is also external focused. And we are working towards collaborating with strategic partners, the academia, the media, the development partners, so that we can create an innovation ecosystem that is going to help us or to work with us to come up with innovative solutions that are addressing the challenges and also leveraging on the opportunities that are in the environment. More will be coming as we pursue partnerships with the different ecosystems and our sister central banks, and we are already, collaborating with a number of them so that we can have a central bank that is future ready.
When we look ahead, if somebody was to mark us, both within the bank and outside the bank, what would success look like?
So success will look like, like what? We have, our strategy has key performance indicators and targets. So every time we measure success, actually quarterly, we are measuring success towards whether the initiatives we are doing are actually progressing us towards the higher impact goals. And so it means that success ultimately will be when we have enhanced stakeholder confidence. Success means that individuals and business can plan for the future with certainty, because now there is confidence in the financial system. Success will be when we have served our stakeholders, because we usually get feedback from them. Every other year we do an external stakeholder satisfaction survey. We get the perceptions. It's when we see those indicators looking good, because we have ably implemented our strategy and operations through upholding macroeconomic stability. So success will be when macroeconomic stability translates into tangible socio-economic transformation.
That means we're in the final year. This is the final year of the strategic plan. So maybe you can just give us a small snapshot into where are we going after here? Because now we are in the final year. So where are we going after here?
Yes.
As we wrap up.
Thank you. We are in the final year, true. Our strategy ends on June 2027. So come 1st July 2027, we will have a new strategic plan. Where do we need to improve?
Of course.
What are the emerging issues that we need to factor in our strategy? And such other things, so that we come up with a strategy that is not only aligned to the needs of our stakeholders, but also aligned to our national development plan. And of course, Uganda's 10-fold growth strategy program. So it is going to be a dynamic and ambitious plan by how I look at how things are moving. And we are ready. We are ready for it. We have all the support of leadership of the board, the governors, the senior management, all staff. And I think we are going to have a much better strategic plan going forward.
Thank you so much, Prisca. And I know we will be aligned. We are with you, we are for you, we are behind you, we are beside you, we are together in this thing, because everything that we are doing in formulation and implementation of our strategy plans is for the benefit of both us, for the financial sector, the health of our economy, and really is purely service to Ugandans. And that's what we're here for, isn't it?
Yes.
So thank you so much, Prisca, mostly for helping us understand that strategy is more than documents and plans on paper. And it's really about real choices that shape trust, that shape confidence, credibility, stability, the performance of Uganda's economy. And for me, there's so much I've taken, which I thought I knew, but now I know better. And I'm sure now even that Ugandan who you talked about who has never read the strategic plan, which is on the website, guys, please go and read it, look for it. It's on the website. But now they have some insight into this plan and what it means for us and how it's helping us to achieve our goals of promoting price stability and a sound financial system. Okay, so I think with that, thank you. I'm sure you'll come again next time.
Different time. When we are communicating the
new
next strategic plan. Yeah, as you know, we are a strategy-driven organization. So
of course.
You can be sure it will be there come July 20.
Thank you so much, Prisca.
Thank you.
And to you, our dear viewers, thank you so much for always being here. And especially you who are always here until the very last minute of the episode. So if you have found this episode helpful, remember to like, comment, and share the episode with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe to the BOU YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media platforms. Until the next time that BOU Connects, bye.